Hey.
Chewies. You want to watch that? They're addictive.
You want one?
Enabler.
I got your messages. I tried to call you, but...
You looking at my pupils?
Please tell me you didn't relapse.
I came this close, like properly, but no, I survived it, thanks to Debbie.
You told Debbie?
I only opened the can a bit, but all the worms, they just kept coming. I couldn't stop them. It's like Wormageddon.
Is she going to tell Kev?
No, as long as I do.
Right. When?
Well, he's due back in about 3 hours, so that gives me plenty of time to sort out my dating site profile for after.
You'll be okay.
Relapsing junkie recently dumped, seeking anyone stupid enough to have her for fun and support meetings. What do you think? Needs work?
Kev loves you.
Well, then I'll have one of them chewies. One won't get me hooked, will it? What's the best way to take it? Shall I chop it up with a credit card?
Not funny.
Suit yourself.
Hey. Kev will be fine.
You do know we're not going on holiday anymore. And we were driving anyway.
Well, it's not for travelling. It's for sitting in chairs next to little Ollie's bedside.
How much was it?
Gracie.
What? Steve, it's donations we need, not bags of air. Not with this treatment.
Treatment?
Haven't you told her?
There's a clinic in Germany experiment with treatments, and yeah, they said they'd see Ollie.
Oh, so he's getting treatment?
I thought you were going to tell everybody last night. Have you even phoned your mum?
It was late, and Spain's an hour in front.
Like, I can't believe it. You must be over the moon.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, it's expensive. Like $500,000 expensive.
Oh, well, still, if it can make him better. And I'm dead good at fundraising, me. When I were at school, we had a mass-sponsored hide-and-seek. 50 kids.
Oh, our Amy could do that.
I were last found. My dad had the police out. We had to unlock the school.
Yeah, maybe not.
Am I allowed to tell everyone at work?
Of course.
Steve, tell your mum first.
I'll call her later.
Right, well, I'll get off. Hey, and don't keep good news from us. Glimmers of hope are what we live for. Sorry about the pillow.
It's thoughtful. Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
Right, I'll go to the hospital. I'll call my mum from there.
Is it about the money?
What?
You're being dead weird about this clinic. Is it because it's such a lot of money?
Look, if I thought it could help Oliver, then we'd find the money.
What then? Why didn't you tell everybody straight off?
The German doctors think Oliver's condition's not quite as bad as it is.
Why?
It's what Leanne's told them.
She lied.
No, just not completely accurate.
She lied then.
I just don't want to get everybody's hopes up.
You are Oliver's dad, so the decision is half yours. If you think Leanne needs to be more honest with the doctors, you've got to tell her.
Lee, I can't believe it. Well, they've only said they'll consider him, and it's crazy money. I don't know how we'll find it.
Yeah, but after it seemed so hopeless.
Yeah, it did feel like everybody had given up. It's Simon. Don't forget the tin.
What tin?
Oh, he made triple chocolate muffins.
Well, we're in the right place to eat his baking.
Actually, they weren't too bad. He's really stepped up, you know. Really looked after me and Nick.
Good.
Yeah, well, someone's got to. Nick's making out that he's coping, but I know him.
Well, has he not been here with you?
Well, yeah, some of the time. But then he goes back into his cave. I can see that he's struggling, but he tries to hide it from me. And then I start worrying about what's going on in his head, and I just don't need it with everything else that's going on.
The British Boxing Board of Control has threatened to remove the licence of anyone involved in the fight between David.
You shouldn't need a dictionary. Ain't God supposed to tell you what to write?
Is a thesaurus?
The same difference.
One gives definitions, the other does different words that have similar meanings.
Oh, what, like, boyfriend and murderer?
I didn't accuse you.
Yeah? All right, come up.
Look, Paul, I wasn't accusing you. I just wanted you to know that you could talk to me about anything. How you felt about Kel dying and... Yeah, OK, it was a bit clumsy, but...
Hi, have you caught anyone?
I've just come round to tell you that we're not looking for anybody else anymore.
What does that mean? Do you know who did it?
Sorry, I mean, the evidence points towards Kel's death being accidental.
An accident.
Why are you lot so interested then?
He had a significant head injury. We needed to investigate it, but it seems he hit his head as he fell into the canal. Would you like me to talk you through what I saw on the CCTV?
Arms and legs in knots and bows.
Sounds like a very specialist service you're after.
Nicky,
Cards and phone boxes might be a better bet.
I was just rehearsing how I was going to explain yoga to Bertie. He always likes to see whether there's a new card up, and that one wasn't there yesterday.
And how are you going to explain it?
Arms and legs in knots and bows.
Busman's holiday for me?
Yeah, that's not funny.
Thought that as I said it.
How are you? You got time for a coffee?
No, I was just passing through.
For work? Around here?
I was dropping a present off with a mate. It's their birthday.
Ah. Well, later then. Unless you're going out with the birthday girl. Or boy.
Is it a good idea to see each other?
It's an excellent idea. You know it is. Admit it.
Oh, Toya, please can you just tell Nick that I can manage here without him? Because he would be better at the hospital. It's like dealing with a zombie.
You should listen to her.
Oh, there we go. 2 against 1.
Though, before you go, we've got the amends for the new sales scripts if you want to check them over.
Yeah, I'll be in the same.
Listen, don't kid yourself that Leanne doesn't know what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, I know you're trying to protect her, but she just worries more
What she said?
that you're bottling your feelings up about Oliver.
I'm not.
Hello.
I'm all right, okay? And now we've had some good news.
Relationships break down under these kind of pressures. I've seen it loads of times. You've got to communicate, you've got to be honest. Anyway, I'll get on. I just wanted to say that.
You should listen to her.
Don't tell me what to do. It's not that simple.
Well, it is. I mean, you two need each other and your son needs you.
Stepson.
Okay, stepson.
My real son hasn't needed me for years.
What?
Natasha.
Natasha.
My ex.
Not crazy Natasha, the one that pretended to be pregnant so you wouldn't dump her.
Yeah.
The pregnancy was fake.
Yes. But the next one wasn't.
No, it's a scam. Is she after money?
No, she didn't even want me to know. Sam.
Oh, Nick. When did you find out? I mean, have you met him?
I told her I can't see him.
Why?
It would destroy Leanne. I'd lose her. She can't know. I'll keep you two in the loop, shall I?
Yeah. Thanks. We'll see you. An accident. It sounds pretty cut and dry the way Craig described it. He must have been hammered.
Not what you were expecting, eh? Not me creeping up behind him with an actual hammer.
I didn't expect that.
Stop flaming like...
Please don't be like this.
I saw how relieved you were when Craig said it was an accident. I mean, why would you be relieved if you never thought I'd done out?
I wasn't. I was only just...
They're lying!
Look, I know you are hurting, but you've got to stop taking this out on
Look,
me.
You can't see in my head, yeah? Why don't you get lost in your stupid word generator thing? Go on, till you find a version that you actually get.
Hey, that wasn't empty. The inner packet's over there.
Oh, right.
Is this withdrawal?
I've now to withdraw from.
Nerves, then. Anything I can do?
Score me some Class A's. Kidding. Maybe stop asking me if there's out you can do.
Show me your medal first. Straight to his Xbox.
Well, I'll winkle him out. Take him up the road in search of hot chocolate. Jack!
You'll be lucky if he won't even come in to show you his medals. He won 2 races and came 3rd in 1.
Hey, well, he can have marshmallows on top for that. Jack, how'd you fancy a hot choc?
He'll have his headphones on.
There's no need to force him if you don't fancy it. Well, I thought you two might want some alone time.
Oh, well, if you're feeling generous, Debs, you could take him to Victoria Gardens, get him a picnic. I might treat this one to a takeout from Speed Dial. I've missed you.
Well, how about a hot chocolate now and then a picnic at dinner?
Well, how about a hot chocolate with his picnic? 2 birds with 1 stone, all of that.
You heard him. He's missed you. I'm in the green furry suit here.
Yeah, well, you can't be a gooseberry if you live here.
Well, I'm sure you two want to catch up with each other.
Just telling Tyrone I won't be in this afternoon.
See, there's plenty of time to catch up. Doesn't have to be straight away, does it? Not straight away.
Right, I'll get his kit, Rust. You'll have to get him to show him your medals, you know. He was made up when he got them. He was stood on this podium when they got presented.
If you think I'm going to sit here and let you bottle out talking to him...
Dinner, please, just dinner. Let me have one last nice... Let me just have one nice last time with him.
You need to tell him what's going on.
He loves me. I'm not being looked at that way.
No, I will not be played like this.
It's true. Lust, yeah. And pity, yeah.
He'll understand.
Nah, he won't see me the same. Just let me have this time. Like a Last Supper, just dinner. And I swear on my life, actually, I swear on something worth more than my life. I swear on Seb's life that I will tell him the truth. I'll tell him this afternoon.
Still sat in his kit. What, you two not arguing again?
Oh, no, she's jealous of our speed dial dinner. Because she gets to sit in the cold watching Jack guzzling hot chocolate while we get a little taste of paradise.
Paradise? Have you seen Speed Dial's menu?
I'm ordering Kevin Corn with a side of flirty-gurty, and I'm going to get changed specially.
You got a photo?
Of what?
Your son.
I knew I shouldn't have told you.
What, does Mum know?
No, she doesn't, and she can't, all right?
Nick, you are going to regret if you don't start making up for lost time.
I don't have enough time for another child, do I? I've told her I can't see him. I just need to forget it.
Sam.
Don't.
What? Mention his name? Look, you're not going to forget him. And you will kick yourself later if you walk away from him now. How old is he? Like 7?
9.
9?
Yeah, just gone 9.
Okay, so you've got a couple of years then before teenage shut down.
I can't. Leanne would hate me.
You love Oliver. And you and Leanne, you both love Simon, right? Our family works as this weird jigsaw that goes together only from luck, really. And look, the only reason that we have Oliver in our lives is because Steve and Leanne had a stupid one-night stand, but we wouldn't change having him now, would we? Look, Sam is just going to be another part of that jigsaw. And it doesn't mean that you love Oliver any less, and Leanne will understand. Look, if you keep this from her, she's going to be so angry when she finds out, so talk to her. Otherwise, you might lose her anyway.
Oh, I reckon I could keep this up for 24 hours if I keep thinking of Oliver.
Yeah, but we're not open for 24 hours. You'd have to boogie your way home after tea time and then back again for the early shift. And it's not like we're awash with customers to sponsor you. I'm not sure that dancing is the right choice. Have you got any other ideas? Hey, maybe we could get the customers to vote.
But dancing feels like my thing. I mean, what else could I do?
Will the sponsor money pay for breakages?
I'll get a cloth.
I have got a hot pot with your name on it.
One of my patients said I was looking peaky. You need a good feed, Doctor.
Well, a hot pot should do it then. I won't be a minute.
Thank you.
Oh, hiya. I thought it was you. Could I ask you a question? It's about Oliver.
Yes, of course. How is he doing?
Well, they're saying there's nothing they can do for him. That we need to start thinking about switching him off.
Good Good Lord. Tracy, I'm so sorry.
Would they say that if he had a chance?
I promise you, it's not something any doctor would say lightly. Or do if there were an alternative.
But it must be a close call.
Are you asking if they might be wrong?
It must happen.
A lot of the staff are parents themselves. If there was a chance, they'd explore absolutely everything to find it. I'm so sorry. Are Leanne and Steve up at the hospital? I'm over there this afternoon.
Yeah,
What a shock for you all.
it has been. Thank you.
Do you think he's dreaming?
Well, he said if he came to consciousness, he'd just failed.
I know what they said, but he isn't conscious, is he? Maybe his little brain's calm. Maybe that's where he dreams.
Well, if I know him, he'll be dreaming of dinosaurs and ice cream.
Is that what's going on in there, Oliver? Is that T-Rex after your ice cream? See him off, go on. My brave, brave boy. There's so much more we need to do together.
It's not over.
No. Dr. Schmitz must have something if they need all that money. It must be something special, something new. And one kid has to have the breakthrough. Why can't it be Oliver? I know you're worried about me lying.
I'm just worried in case it's us that's dreaming, getting up our hopes, and he might not be right for the treatment.
But if we don't give him this chance, we know exactly what happens next, don't we? At least if he's seen, can we at least give him the chance? He has to have that chance.
Look, I can't promise you dinosaurs, son. But there'll be plenty of ice cream waiting for you. When you're ready.
Again?
Sweet chili.
Well, I wouldn't have thought you'd be good at crisp flavours. I bet now fried's part of your lips for months.
No, but I'm good at charades.
Oh, no, this isn't charades. No, she's deciding what fundraising thing to do for Oliver. It's either dancing or talking.
Not talking.
Oh. To be fair, silence isn't her superpower.
Just do the most difficult one. That way, you'll raise more money.
Hey, I work with this couple, right? She climbed Mount Everest and cycled Land's End to John O'Groats. I sponsored her 20 quid. And then her fella announces that he's doing Movember. You know, not shave your top lip for a month. I mean, that's not effort, that's a lying.
Well, raise a lot of money for a good cause.
And it's dignity. And what if you couldn't wax your top lip for a month?
I thought you were practising shutting up.
You haven't seen Paul, have you?
Yeah, he bought a couple of beers earlier.
Did he say where he was taking him?
No, sorry, but you've only just missed him.
Oh, right, thanks.
Jumping and squeaking isn't silence. And neither is it dancing.
Hey, I dance better than that.
Just do both. At the same time.
Cheers. And this other dad, who was at this athletics thing.
The one who wanted a dad's sack race?
Yes, which I would have won, obviously. Well, him and his lad, they go everywhere. He was saying last year they went to this brilliant little place in Mexico.
No, sir.
Well, it's not all drugs and violence, you know. He said the beaches are fab and there's this great little city where everything is bright yellow.
You sure he weren't tripping?
Look, it gets a bad rep because of what you see on the news, but I'd fancy it. I think we should defo go one day.
I don't know.
Oh, I hate you down tougher than this. Just suss out where the danger zones are, stay clear. You'll be right, and so will I. What was that?
Oh, nothing. What did I say? What did you say?
He said how I'd get here before him. I'm always ahead of everyone when it comes to food, me.
How did he know we was coming here?
Told him.
Well, you've not been out since I said.
Sorry, look, I'll put my order in.
Am I missing something?
Yeah, you are.
What?
What I've got to tell you.
About him?
No, about me. You're gonna hate me.
Cafe's open if you want to go there for half an hour.
Oh, you said she had a word.
She did.
What did she say?
Said you were worrying. I need to be more honest.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, if it's true.
It's just... You just seem to go off out there and deal with everything, and... It just makes it lonelier somehow when I'm here.
Sorry. Maybe I've been holding back.
I thought I'd pop in, see how you're coping.
Thanks. Still upright.
I know that this kind of decision, choosing the moment to let a child go, it must be the hardest.
Well, we've got another doctor involved now. We're not choosing anything.
Oh. It's just that Tracy said that you'd been told.
When? What did she say?
That you'd been told there was nothing more to be done.
Why would she say that? Why would she say that when she knows we've got another chance?
Okay, don't get upset.
I must have misunderstood. I'm so sorry.
She's just attention-seeking. She can't help herself.
I'll leave you be.
Why would Tracy say that?
What's happened?
Tracy, she needs a flaming slap.
Come on, let's have this. What's going on? And what's it got to do with Peter Barlow?
Wait, just shh. I'm saying it. It's just I don't want it to be true, do I? So, it's... Right, oh, just say it, Abby.
Yeah, just say it, Abby.
Right, it's like there's two me's. There's me, and then there's this idiot, stupid addict who... It was the accident, the morphine, and then once it's in my head, I can't think of how else. It's like a switch goes and I can't knock it back, and I am trying. I want to. Me wants to. Actual me.
Look, I'm hearing a load of words here, but I've not got a clue what you're saying.
I'm using again. Not properly.
Drugs?
From the hospital.
Prescribed?
No, nicked. But I've not got them anymore. And I am trying. Yesterday I nearly... But I didn't. And I can stop. I have stopped. And there's meetings and... It's just... It's so hard.
Oh, you're back on drugs.
I'll pack my bag.
Wait. Do I not get to be part of this conversation?
You don't need this. Nobody needs this.
This is since the twins. Since you lost them.
The accident meant it was there, and I needed it. And then...
And now you've stopped again.
It was only a swig, morphine. And since then, I've not. I mean, I've wanted to. Oh, my God, I wanted to. But I am trying. And it's a clean day. After another clean day, thanks to Debbie, which follows another clean day, thanks to Peter.
Why didn't you tell me? We're a partnership. You shouldn't go through this alone, or with my sister, or with Peter. I'm no one you should lean on. I mean, what does that say about how you see me?
You didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, well, you know, you stopped again, and it's going to be tricky.
Oh, tricky? You know, this isn't diagnosing electrics in some old banger, Kev. If you knew what level of tricky...
Yes, but look, everything Cricket is easier when someone's looking out for you. And I'd sooner that was me.
You for real? Are you going to pull your head off and turn out to be Mother Teresa or a spaniel?
Look, you said you wished it never had happened and you're sorting it, so that's all right for me.
You're amazing.
Oh, so, is this afters from lunch?
After me finding out that I am the luckiest car crash of a human ever to spill her guts to a fella.
She told you.
Yeah. And I ain't going anywhere.
Well, I am. I'm going to Devs for some plonk. And then we're nuking that takeout because it's a flaming celebration.
Jack.
Oh, I dropped him off at his mate's. He'll be back for tea.
Beer, red wine, cider.
Well done, now, Kev.
That a kebab?
Yeah.
What is it, dinner time? Tea time?
Well, I didn't sleep very well, so I had a piece of toast about 5 o'clock, and then I had a tuna butty at 10:30.
Oof. Tea time, 3 o'clock, come on.
You're funny when you make yourself smile. You know, at first, when you said we were married,
Yeah.
I thought, he's Weasley, why would I? But now, I can see why I might have fancied you.
Oh, thanks, I think.
Do you want to go to bed?
No, I've got a client any minute.
I mean, it's okay.
No, it's... I've got to do all this washing and I want to get the place sorted, you know, and ready for when you're ready to move in.
I'm ready.
Well, you say that, but we've not even spoken to Aaron yet.
Number 8 Coronation Street. What, are you selling the house now?
No, ignore all that. It's for the bin.
Well, why is it there, then?
You can't blame people for wanting to buy the place, but I'm not selling it because it's perfect just the way it is. You'll see.
Amy did that.
Been trying to get hold of you.
Yeah, sorry, I was driving. I couldn't pick up.
That's lovely.
Dr. Gaddis was here before. Why did you tell her there was an out to be done for Oliver?
I didn't say that.
Even when you know we've got a chance.
Leanne, I only said what the doctors here have told us.
That they've given up, so why would you bang on about that?
I wasn't banging on.
Was it because you were attention seeking? Or was it more sympathy for you?
Don't get involved, mate.
Or was it just good gossip?
Seriously? You think I would use Oliver as good gossip?
I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
No, you're not. She told Gaddis we were out of options.
Look, you shouldn't have said that, Trace.
Steve, you're not sure about this clinic. He told me he was worried.
I wasn't worried about the clinic.
Oh, well, if you're both going to be negative, why don't you just go home and do it, the pair of you?
Say that for?
I didn't say anything that you weren't thinking already.
I had a wobble. You didn't have to go and shout about it.
Steve, I didn't say anything about Leanne lying to get Oliver seen.
Shh. It wasn't a lie, and even if it was, she's right. We do nothing. We know what's going to happen. Better that we keep him alive, let him go on this trial. Surely that's the better choice.
For Oliver? Or for you?
Then the police got the head to open up the skull and they found me hidden this massive pan in the kitchen. Did you want something else?
No, Tam.
Where are we going to drink them?
Well, not at the flat, because Amy's looking after Bertie. And nowhere that Adam can see me, because I'm supposed to be at his quiz.
Still find it weird that he's your nephew and older than you.
Well, apparently, my dad and his dad used to be like proper hardcore enemies of each other. But because of Adam, they've ended up as a family. It's like some weird Capulet Montague thing.
Romeo and Juliet.
You lead, I'll follow.
Was that a date?
Dance or silence?
Just a normal kind of date. But I thought go spare.
Was I stupid to think that everybody was pulling the same way?
Of course not.
So then why does Steve say one thing to me face and then something else behind me back?
I don't know. Maybe he kept things back from you because
Because what?
people do, don't they? You didn't tell me everything you'd said to Dr. Schmitz. Maybe he's trying to protect you. You know, not make an impossible situation harder.
What's harder is finding out that people have been whispering behind your back. Negativity. You know, I'm sure Oliver picks up on it.
It's not always easy, to be honest.
Go on. I hope Tracy's gone home.
Look, we need to be honest with the doctor.
Oh, you know what? You can go home and all.
Please, let me say this.
We're not changing our story. What's the doctor going to think?
We need to be sure that any treatment is worth putting Oliver through, that there's a real chance. We need to be sure that they know what they're doing and they're going to make the right decision for Oliver. And how can they do that if they don't know the truth?
I'm not giving up on Oliver.
Neither will I. But I will not watch him suffer because we won't be honest. Look, we need to let Dr. Schmitz know, for Oliver's sake.
I'm just so scared for him.
Of course you are.
I think it's what I wanted to believe. It's what I thought that you needed. I mean, it wasn't miles off. I just want you to see Oliver. I just want him to have a chance.
You say you downplayed the number of seizures.
A bit. Yeah.
And the number of seizures isn't the deciding information. It's useful, but until we can assess Oliver ourselves and see his notes.
So that doesn't really matter.
Not at this stage. So it would be helpful to us if you were as clear as possible in answering our questions as we move forward. Oh, I need to answer that.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
We will be in touch. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. I feel like I can breathe now. No more lies.
No lies.
So is Tracy forgiven?
Just tell her to watch her gob.
You ever met Tracy?
Feels like a good thing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Hiya. Thought that doctor might ask a few more questions.
You were listening.
Yeah. Steve, it's such a lot of money. You'd think they would want to make sure they had exactly the right case.
Are you worrying about money?
No. Well, partly, yeah. But not because I don't think we could find it. I just want to make sure they're not trying it on, that's all.
You know, first of all, it's us because we're not being honest, and now it's them. You know, I'm sure the doctors aren't grilling us because this is just the start of it, isn't it? There's loads more hoops to go through.
Right. I just worry about him, that's all.
Yeah, well, we all worry. But we're back on track now. We've just got to find the money.
Should have bought more ciders.
Well, maybe it's for the best.
But this is my last drinking before I love alcohol in with the drugs as a no-go. I'll slum it with one of your beers. Another wine, Deb.
Oh, yeah, just a small one.
Sorry, that's not a word, I know. You'll get what you're given. I owe you.
Maybe she shouldn't be drinking.
She was convinced you'd dump her. Give her one night of celebrating. It's a tough road ahead. Hey, I think I best pour my own glass, though.
Right, I'll go and see if Jet wants sausages for his tea.
So, where are these support meetings?
Oh, I'll go to one in town. I mean, there's one round here, but I've got a couple of old muckers who probably still go. I used to hang around there trying to make them fall off the wagon, and I managed it mostly and all back in the day. So I don't think it'd be very popular. Bad times.
But won't the extra journey time make it harder to go?
Maybe. But I need to avoid people who are triggers. Mind you, I was a trigger. Oh, now it mattered what the gear. Not the kids, not the house, not my mates. Well, the only thing in my head was how to get more drugs in me. Even when Seb was screaming in my face because he'd found the twins playing with one of my raps.
What raps as in?
Class A's. Even that was white noise. All I can hear is my head going, when is he gonna shut up so I can score?
Ah, shucks. I forgot mayonnaise, which means Lil will be annoyed. Mind you, I mean, the amount that she gets through, I'm sure she's selling it on the dark web.
I'm hungry.
Again?
It's tea time.
You've already had your tea.
I don't have pudding.
Oh, you eyeing the brownies up, are you?
With ice cream?
We'll see.
Oh, still not put me a hot tub in then.
No.
Will you fill it in?
I think it's a bit more complicated than that.
Well, it looks horrible. Will it be expensive to fix?
Do you want these hot or cold?
Hot. You know, if Lily fell in, I bet she'd feel like Alice in Wonderland, but without the Wonderland bit. How will you afford it?
I'll think of something.
Good. As long as you've got a plan.
I can't believe you're doing this. You shouldn't let my mum make you do her dirty work.
You're out, Mum. We're in the gardens now.
I haven't had a beer in a park since I was a teenager.
Don't think that this really qualifies as a park. But don't say that I don't take you nice places.
Do you know who the girl is?
Who? What girl?
You're meant to be a detective.
I'm a constable.
Beth wants to know if Daniel's on a date. Stay there.
Why?
So I can send a picture to Beth.
It's, botanical garden.
Send.
Just go and say hi. Let Daniel introduce you to you.
I can't. What if it's a date? Hiya, Beth. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, bye.
I think I've seen her somewhere before, you know.
Beth says I've got to go and say hi, so he introduces me.
Oh, that's a genius idea.
Come with me.
Sorry, I'm meeting a mate for a run. Just ask her what you need to know. I definitely know her from somewhere, and it'll come to me. Good luck. I have to pick him up, honestly. What have I been feeding him?
Hiya.
Hiya.
I'm Kirk, Bertie's great uncle. Do you know Bertie, Daniel's baby?
I've met him, yeah.
Good. Who are you?
Nikki.
Is this a date? Or are you just mates?
Has Beth put you up to this?
Beth who?
Come on. Go and tell her the next investigator that she sends needs to be a bit more Poirot and a bit less Sesame Street.
I love Sesame Street. She just likes to know who's around Bertie, that's all.
That's my business.
I know, but she's worried that it looks like a date. How she's dressed in the photo.
You took a photo?
Tell her I'll dress how I like.
Of course, and you have. Can I just tell her if you're mates or mates with benefits? Then I'll leave you alone.
There's benefits, all right. I always offer the benefits. But I charge. By the hour. You tell your missus she's lucky I'm off duty, otherwise I'd have given you my card.
Come on, Nikki.
Hi, Beth. I think they might have rumbled me.
I think Beth thinks that she part owns me because of Bertie.
Would love to see her face when he tells her. Ha.
Do you want to go to the Keys?
The Keys.
Yeah, the Keys. Want to have another drink with you?
I don't drink too much when I'm working. Need to be in control.
Oh, yeah. Working. Well, don't then. I'll pay for the whole afternoon.
He's a regular. I don't want to lose the ones that I know I'm safer than put money in the bank. I better go.
Okay, bye.
I might come and see you do this.
You? Come to church?
Maybe. No, probably not.
Where have you been? I looked everywhere.
I'm surprised you bothered. The way I've been.
I punched a bloke once. Started hitting him and I thought I'd never stop.
You did?
Yeah, I'm not proud of it.
Who was it?
Actually, it was Peter Barlow. Something to do with summer. And drugs. Something just snapped and The reason I'm telling you is so that you believe me. When I asked you about Cal, I wasn't judging. I was just asking. He is a man you have both loved and hated. It's a volatile mix. And I wouldn't have blamed you. I just needed to know.
I used to wish that he was gone forever. So I'd not have to think about it. No, he's gone forever, and I can't think of anything else.
It's okay to grieve.
He doesn't deserve it.
Doesn't make your feelings any less real.
I don't want to feel like this.
I love you. And I care about you. And I'm concerned for you.
Did you get that out of the thesaurus? I'm sorry that I took it out on you.
I'm sorry that I hurt you. Brew?
It's just Toya checking up on me. I didn't tell her that I lied to the doctors the first time.
Doesn't matter.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? About what I said to Dr. Schmitz.
I understand why you did it.
You know, I told Toya that I was worried that you wouldn't open up to me, tell me how you were feeling. And I think I was wrong.
Wrong how?
I thought I didn't need protecting, that I was strong enough. But then somebody says something behind my back and I realise I'm hanging on by a thread.
You're not alone.
But that phone call, though, it could have gone so wrong.
But it didn't.
If you'd been honest about me lying, told me how you'd really felt, like Toya said, then I would have felt... I don't know how I would have felt. Totally abandoned. So thank you for protecting me, for keeping it from me.
Now, I reckon Jack would have ate all them sausages if you hadn't been going on about them medals.
Yeah. Well, you're the expert on them now there. I'll check in with you next time.
Are you going to be like this all night?
Like what?
Snappy.
Well, you're telling me how to talk to me son.
Oh. Is it Abby?
What?
Are you being like this because she talked to me before you?
No.
Peter, then, because I honestly don't think she'd have said anything to him unless she'd have been desperate. Now, if you're jealous of him...
I'm not.
Well, what then?
I just didn't realise how bad she got. How bad she can get.
Well, she's going to go to meetings.
But what about Jack? I knew about her kids, obviously, but I thought it was neglect.
What, why she lost him?
I thought it was her not being there, you know, going off on benders, but letting them get hold of drugs, risking their lives.
Blimey, I'm just had a dream. That I was at the Rovers and I'd ordered a banana and 2 slices of cat from Jenny. Paid with a bag of pork scratchings. I'm gonna miss the alcohol, but I won't miss the dreams. I'm gonna run as a bath.
Oh, and thank you, Kev. Yeah, thanks.
She's not there. Not as bad. Not like she was in the past.
No, but she could end up there again. I mean, letting her kids get hold of drugs. They could have killed them. I can't risk Jack. He's got too much to deal with. He's vulnerable. I just don't know. I don't know.
Well, if you didn't see it earlier this week, our gripping 3-part true crime drama, Des, is now available on ITV Hub. We've more top crime drama on the way next tonight, though, here on ITV with DCI Stanhope and the team in Vera, coming up in just a few minutes.